Yeah, so that was my life just growing up. Whenever I was younger, it's just struggling with depression, struggling with being depressed and just being sad, just looking around and being, man, the world fucking sucks. I want to die and just go to heaven. That's what I saw the world as being. I'd wake up and you just look around the world. You see the world every day. The world that you wake up to every single day is different. It could be a happy day. It could be a sad day. It could be a kind of just a real gray, sad day. You know, and I was stuck in a mindset. And then also, basically, my happiness was based on these bad thoughts against God just going away, and they were based on that's what these thoughts were based on. These thoughts were based on me just living a perfect life, free of guilt, free of sin, and going to heaven, and not disobeying God in any way, and not letting these thoughts get to me, and thinking pure thoughts. And that's why I stayed a virgin until I was like 25, I guess, because I couldn't see how people could deal with that guilt of sleeping with somebody, or I could never understand how Jamie could work at a strip bar on a Friday night and strip and sleep with all these girls, whatever. But yeah, that was like that was my life, It was I mean, I was just struggling with just waking up in the morning and looking around and thinking positive, and just seeing the world around me and going, hey, you know what? This world's a happy place. That's what I struggled with. I struggled with seeing the world in a bright light and not a sad one. That's what I struggled with, And I struggled with just finding someone, or I just always thought, like, man, I wish somebody would just love me for who I am, That's what I struggled with. And that's what I struggled with. I struggled with, just trying to be happy, just looking around and just seeing the world as not being a depressive cycle. I remember talking with Tavo and saying, man, what's the point of life, etc., etc., etc. We were just going through, I guess, high school teenage angst, or after high school-ish, but still teenagers angst. Saying, what's the point of life, blah, 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 what do we do now? But I guess that's just struggling growing up. But now it's just like I see what my capabilities are. I know what I'm capable of doing. Life to me now, the way I look at life now, it's all about an experience, and it's all about doing the best you can with what you got, taking life to the max, and investing. Life is just all about experience. That's what the way I see life is. Now life is all about just living for yourself, pretty much, and pretty much living life to the fullest, so that you have no regrets. On your deathbed, you're like, hey, on my deathbed, I wish I could have done this, wish I could have done that, this and that, etc., etc., etc. Like, life now to me is pretty much about perfecting life. Having the perfect, hottest wife, I guess. Well, see, I'm saying these things right now, but I don't believe them inside. Up until I saw Gone Baby Gone. Before I watched Gone Baby Gone, my mantra was this. Before I watched and saw Gone Baby Gone, my mantra was this. I'm 27 years old, or turning 27 this year. Live life to the fullest. Do as much as you can while you're young. My mantra before I saw Gone Baby Gone was, always think positive, never think negative, no emotional attachment to Christina. This is the way I felt before watching Gone Baby Gone. I had no emotional attachment to Christina. I was getting annoyed that she was constantly saying, I love you this, I love you that, I love you this. I was getting annoyed with Christina because of that. I was wondering what certain things are like was it like to sleep with a naked girl, like a 20-year-old girl, young college girl, and then wake up to seeing snow outside in the frat house. Let's see, I was thinking about, man, I gotta get my business running with dollars for home, blah blah blah, etc. It was kind of like a workaholic mental attitude, workaholic attitude. It's always about constantly being productive and doing something productive. That's what my mantra was. That's what my mantra was. Wow. It was about pretty much I put all my OCD and all my obsessions into being productive 24/7 as much as possible. That means, starting a record label, becoming a rapper, making movies, taking pictures of myself, model pictures, investing in stuff, reading about stuff, changing the world type things, coming up with different ideas, real estate, etc., etc., etc. That's pretty much my mantra. I turn all my struggles and OCD and depression into fuel for becoming the best that I can be. Being an all-around impressive person, having the best health, best body, best artistic stuff, publishing a book, writing a book, making a website, getting into real estate, becoming financially set, rich, etc. Being able to make friends with people like this, close friends like Isaiah, basically getting ready getting confidence to talk to any girl whenever I want to. I can get their number and see if we can date them, etc. Being good at school, pushing myself to work at school, and making a living and supporting myself, making money as a teacher. That's pretty much my goal. My goal is pretty much like, man, I don't know what my goals were in life. I don't know what they were. And I guess like my fears were, my biggest fears, I guess, OCD wise, was if I do get married to Christina, I gotta change up a whole lot of things. Like I can't, and I always had these thoughts in my head, wondering what everything is like on the other side. I had these thoughts in my head, wondering what things are like on the other side. Like, what's it like to be in a fraternity? What's it like to party every night? What's it like to